What's up, guys? We're here, the unofficial, official Pokemon art judges. We're back, we're hungry, and we're ready to rate these Pokemon. What Pokemon, you may ask? Well, it's the Pokemon 151 Secret Art cards, of course. You already know the rules. We're going to rate all these cards in terms of art and put them in 1 of 5 tiers. At the bottom tier is D. D for disgusting. Cards that need to be sent back and redone. Above that is C tier, for cards that were meh and didn't wow us. In B tier, we got fine, not good, not bad, just fine. In A, we got the very definition of art. And up at top is succulent, the tier reserved for the creme de la creme, cards that surpass art. The final chef's kiss. We're going to be as objective as possible, but at the end of the day, this still is just our opinion, so don't get your panties in a bunch. And without further ado, here's our list. Up first, the number one in our hearts, Bulbasaur. Look at this boy.
What a cutie. Just always adorable.
This already is a succulent card. It's as simple as that. It would be blasphemy not to put this card in succulent. Look at this art. Look at the water. Look at the leaves. Look at that bulb. So succulent. From head to toe. From water to leaves. From stump to stump on this Ivysaur.
I would drink out of this pond. And I'm sure, like, in reality, it would be really disgusting. But that's how succulent this water looks.
That's probably like swamp water.
Yeah, and I would still. Oh my gosh. Charmander. Just abandoned. Cold.
Yeah, they like dropped him off at
left
the
him
bottom of
there.
the Grand Canyon. Abandoned again.
Abandoned.
I mean, 'tis is the fate of a Charmander. Once you start to realize that Bulbasaur and Squirtle are the right choice, you do the same thing.
I don't know. This card is like...
It's almost sad.
It's almost, yeah. Like, you're kind of wondering, like, what happened? Like, did he get left?
Was he abandoned?
Is he just, like...
Was he left for dead?
Is he lost?
This is premeditated. They left him there on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
This is not done by accident. This is done wholeheartedly. They're trying to get rid of this Charmander.
Oh, you think they ditched him?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this card makes me feel, like, sad for him. So it's like, ooh.
That's still not enough to go into succulent. You're going in art, buddy.
I mean, yeah, it's a good art.
It's good. It's good. And
good.
it's art. But
Yeah.
you're not succulent.
Yeah, no. He did it.
Oh, yeah.
He
Look
pushed
at
him.
Look at that face. Oh, he's doing it on
Oh, that's
purpose.
a jealous older brother face.
Mm-hmm.
Charmeleon. It's because
Charmeleon
he doesn't
big.
get enough attention. It's like, you know, honestly, like, who's really, like, about Charmeleon?
Yeah, nobody's about Charmeleon. You got Big Daddy Charizard over here that everyone is simping over. And then, of course, everyone loves Charmander. But whoever talks about Charmeleon, and this time, he's gone too far. He's had enough. He will not be the forgotten middle evolution. He wants that recognition, but he's got to take out the little brother first to get it. This is like the Lion King scene, where Scar pushed off Mufasa and watched him get trampled over by the wildebeest. He's just watching to make sure the job got done. Oh, he's not there taking care of him. And he's being a dick. He could have come down and helped out the Charmander. Same thing though. This is going to go in the A tier.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This is so refreshing. I can feel the cool breeze.
I'm getting a suntan just looking at this guy.
The cool water on my toes. Squirtle front and center. A perfect moment for him in the water. So cheerful.
This is beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Succulent, in fact. I want to drink that water. I'd probably die if I drink that ocean water. Oh, yes. Chosen by Arceus himself. Look at this holy vision of a Pokemon.
Yeah, this Pokemon really needs more love, and I think they really gave it to him this time. They gave him the spotlight, and he's definitely shining.
Literally and figuratively. Look
Yeah.
at this boy.
Boy's blessed.
Look at him.
Oh,
Staying
yeah.
blessed. Always blessed. They gotta put this guy on a stained glass window so that in 1,000 years from now, people think that we worship this guy as a god.
This goes up there with Squirtle. Succulent.
Okay, the little one. Caterpie. Alright, I'll be honest. I got this as a screenshot from the website because apparently they haven't released the actual picture of this. So this is what we got to work with. I don't know what's going on. I think it's like Caterpie eating through a leaf and we're looking through like the whole of that leaf, right?
Yeah, I see like 3 Caterpies.
I think there's 4.
I think I see 4 Caterpies. There's a lot of green going on.
Mm-hmm. They're almost camouflaging.
It is camouflaging, yeah.
I think this card is being done an injustice because it is a screenshot. So Pokemon, come on, get to it. Release the final images of these guys so that it would have gotten a proper rating. But you guys messed up. It's too late now, and we're gonna put it in fine.
Pika!
It's the main man himself. Remember this, Charizard. This guy's the guy. He's the man. You're just a wannabe. This is the main character.
He's got a bunch of cameos in here. Gengar, Jigglypuff, Growlithe.
Who else? There's a Blastoise in the back. A Pidgey, I think. Yeah, a couple Pidgeys. A Psyduck. Check out that boy.
Slowpoke.
Oh, the Nidos.
Butterfree.
Ooh. I mean, this is just like a scrumptious card, honestly. This is going in succulent. What more could you ask for a main character like Pikachu? This guy's carrying the whole franchise on his back. He needs all that love. And I don't care if you don't like Pikachu. He deserves cards like this. This is definitely promo worthy. I'm surprised they didn't make the ETBs about Pikachu. This is main character energy in this card. And well deserved, Pikachu. Well deserved. A round of applause.
Oh, jeez.
I don't feel safe.
I don't want to look at him. It's so...
He's got like a creeper face going on.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh. Gosh, I have to like really try to find something nice to say about this card. The art in the background is pretty nice.
But it doesn't fit Nidoking. This looks like Nidoking was the last Pokemon that they were designing for, and they had leftover backgrounds, and they just kind of copy and pasted him. Just put him right there, right in the background. Because honestly, you put this to any other Pokemon, and it fits. They clearly just use a random backdrop for him.
And they gave him such a basic pose, basic background, like... He's a king.
This is like
they should have treated him like a king.
This is like a default background. A default background for a king? That's disgusting. Send it back. Give this king the art he deserves. It's fine because it's 151. I get it. They're gonna pick the default poses for these guys. But come on, this is kind of like blase city right here.
You can't do that, Pokemon. Don't cut corners.
Yeah.
Don't give me a cut and paste. You know, this is Nidoking. He's part of the original. Like, they're supposed to have some good comeback cards, some good art, and this is not acceptable. This is meh.
Ooh.
You know what? When I first saw it, I really liked the art style, but the more I'm looking at it, the more... I mean, honestly, the more I look at it, the less I like it.
Yeah, there's not like a punch to this card, you know? It doesn't like, bam, here you go. And like gets me excited to see this. It doesn't have that wow factor for me.
It didn't wow me.
Yeah, it definitely gave me that meh feeling. And I'm trying to draw at straws to like say nice things about him. But all I can say, it's a well done card. But I'm kind of like, okay, let's move on to the next guy.
Oh, wow. This
is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Oh my. Wow. Okay.
Where do we begin with this guy?
Oh my gosh. It looks so real. Like the water droplets, the rain.
I love this atmosphere that's going on. Almost gives me like that 90s R&B vibe. He's gotten his heart broken one too many times. I feel for this guy.
Yeah, it does look like he's singing into his reflection. Like he's having an R&B moment where the rain's pouring on him. He's wearing like a white button-down shirt. It's like open. And he's just like crying, but you can't tell because it's raining, you know. And he's just like feeling his feelings. And I pulled up in my car and I I see him through the window and I just keep driving because, like, what am I gonna do? But, like, yeah, this is him. This is good for him. I think this is, yeah, absolutely in succulent card. Put it in succulent.
Yeah, he's feeling all his emotions right now. This is what's gonna push him to become that cold-hearted Poliwrath.
Oh.
He's done feeling. He's done
facing
feeling
himself.
Yeah, he's done feeling his feels. He's turning his heart into stone right now.
Oh.
He's making that decision, and he's gonna evolve in the next scene. Watch. They went hard with this card. Didn't need to. This is Poliwhirl. This isn't Poliwrath. This isn't even Poliwag. This is the middle stage evolution. A card that needed some love. And they went all out with this. There's so many techniques going on in this. Look at this. The rain. The almost like misty vibe going on in the air. The droplets hitting the concrete. The reflection. The backdrop. There's so much going on in this card. What else could you ask for in an art card? This guy is succulent. Succulent. We got a lot more cards to go through, but this guy's definitely right now in my number 1. And I don't even like Poliwhirl like that. In fact, he's probably one of the more forgettable Pokemon. He just looks like a not angry version of Poliwrath.
Machoke moving services. At your service. I kind of like don't really like his face in that part where he's carrying the plants, kind of creepy looking.
You know what? I'm looking at these guys right now, and it's like, do they know where they're moving stuff? Because this Machoke is putting a lamp in the attic, and on top of that, you see that suspicious green burlap bag tied up? What's in there? These Machokes accidentally run over some Pidgeys. Maybe this Meowth is looking for his friend, and they accidentally killed him. And they've stuffed his body in the attic.
Jeez. Wait, is this one Machoke or is this a bunch of Machokes?
I'm pretty sure it is a moving service of Machokes.
Oh, okay.
But look at that Machoke coming out of the truck. How big is a truck like that? How big is that trailer? That's like a good size, right? And he clearly is barely fitting in there. So is that Machoke at the bottom like Giganto? He's a Gigantamax Machoke in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that Pidgey's a dick. You can tell in his eyes. Look at him. Tell me that's not the vibe.
Oh, is he eyeing him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Machoke's just like, hey, man, I'm just trying to do my job.
I wouldn't mess with Machoke, so this Pidgey...
Yeah, this guy will strangle you and throw you back up in the attic. You know what? I think there's too much color in this card. There's a lot going on, and it almost feels like very cramped. And I kind of don't like that. Just me, personally, I don't like that. I would have maybe gotten rid of one of these Machokes. Like that one that's hiding behind the text. Just take him off. Unnecessary. You can't even see him. You can't even see that mom that's like right there. I think it's a mom, right? Or is it a mannequin?
A mop?
Is it a mop? Is that what it is?
Well,
I thought
yeah,
it was a
what
person.
is that? Is that a person?
I don't know. Unfortunately, again, this is a screenshotted card. So, Pokemon, if you would have released the art, maybe you would have gone up higher. But it's fine.
Tangela.
Alright. Who asked for this card?
Nobody.
Nobody wanted a Tangela. I'm sorry. I don't think Tangela is anyone's favorite Pokemon. There, I said it. And if it is your favorite Pokemon, you're a liar.
Alright, pretty basic. Like, okay, I get it. Tangela swinging and another Tangela pushing it. Okay.
How's he pushing it?
Oh, yeah. How would he be pushing it?
This is a very simple card for a very simple Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's not much to really talk about in this card. Either you like it or you don't. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, person. It's as simple as that. Tangela is Tangela. It's no one's favorite Pokemon. And unfortunately, I think this is going to just be one of those cards that people kind of forget about in this set. I don't think it needs to be changed, though. I think it fits the energy of Tangela. And for all those people that have been crying to get art card of Tangela, well, here you go. But it's just pretty meh.
Mr.mimes.
Suspicious. You know it's suspicious when 3 Mr.mimes are gathered in a single point. I've never trusted a Mr.mime. You telling me you would trust this face?
let alone 3.
Ooh.
No.
Hmm.
Nope. Up to no good. I would walk the other way.
Oh,
and I would
yeah.
walk fast. And I would just hope those things weren't following me.
Whenever you see a Mr. Mime, turn the other way. All in all, this card's pretty good. It's fine. This guy's definitely going in the category of one of the most forgettable Pokemon. Who's this guy? Squidward? Squilliam?
Yeah, who is this?
Omanyte?
Omanyte? Okay.
Omanyte?
You know what? I like that they went with like a green hue for the water. So they didn't do like a basic blue ocean or water.
Yeah, it gives it that fossil-like feel to this. This makes me think they're swimming in some diluted ancient water. Some prehistoric water.
But if you got this card, you know, you're gonna look at it maybe 2 or 3 times and then just forget about it, honestly.
When I think of the fossil Pokemon in 151, I think Aerodactyl right away. Maybe Kabutops, right? And for this guy to be the only fossil Pokemon to have an illustrator art card, I think they kind of missed the boat with the other guys. He's already had some art cards, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And then Aerodactyl had that super expensive card for him. They should have done Kabutops now. Then you could have had an art card for each of the original fossil type Pokemon.
Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna put this in meh. And partially, I'm gonna say it's because of the Pokemon that they chose. That's kind of sad, but true.
Yeah, this is just one of those Pokemon you can't really do much with. He's just always just there. Like, what could you really do with this guy? Like, to be honest.
Oh, Snorlax! Okay. Who's gonna hate on a Snorlax card?
Look at this homie, taking a nap. Having that Pidgey just resting on that tum. But that Pidgey looking suspicious.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's like eyeing that Diglett, like...
Every time we see a Pidgey, he always looks like a dick.
Yeah.
Like he's like plotting something.
I think it's his little like... His villain eyebrows. And his spiky hair. Pidgey's like, ooh, it's so bouncy. Like, ooh, come up here. Oh, but you can't.
Yeah, he knows well.
Oh, and look at Diglett. He's like, oh, must be nice.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just trying to get the word.
I'm just a chicken nugget. I can't.
Yo, man, I'm just trying to. Can you like wake him up? And Pidgey's like, I could, but I'm not going to. Pidgey looks like that kid that drinks his mom's leftover coffee and hot Cheetos. Pidgey looks like that kid that you invite to your birthday party and he tips over the bouncy house.
Pidgey looking at Diglett like he's a golden brown chicken nugget ready to dip him in some barbecue sauce. Pidgey looks like that kid that made you trade your hollow Charizard card for a 50-cent Pokemon sticker. Pidgey, your stare is so like...
His stare
it's
is
intimidating.
So
intimidating.
I would be scared of a Pidgey.
Honestly, yeah.
Look at this face. That's like a villain face. Them eyebrows, that haircut, that eyeliner.
Wait, can't Diglett just go under Snorlax?
Yeah, what is he doing? Diglett, you're just dumb. He's just like, I guess I'll wait.
I can't go around him.
Yeah, of course you can't, you dumb.
Oh, that's what Pidgey's thinking, like, you dumb shit.
Yeah. He's like, your whole thing is digging.
He's like, dude, are you serious? Like, when you're just talking to someone and they're just saying some dumb shit, and that's just like, you're so in awe. That
you give him the Pidgey look, like, what the, did you just say? Like, you're not this dumb, right?
Snorlax ain't moving for shit.
Yeah, no, Snorlax just had his 19-course meal, and he's down for the count.
Well, like I said, you can't really hate on a Snorlax card, so I think this is a perfectly fine piece of art. Ooh.
I'm sorry, it's another screenshotted card. Pokemon, get on it. You're a week away from release. How are you still only having these cards on the website?
Dragonair. You know, you can't really see Dragonair all too much. I think it's the discoloration.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunately the screenshot that's not doing a good job for this.
He's just getting lost in the background, and it's such a majestic looking Pokemon that they really could have made it look like you just saw a unicorn, like something magical, something almost like a mermaid feel to it, and they just didn't.
You know what? I always gotta ask myself this: how did Dragonair get so fat and become a Dragonite?
Dragonair is the pre-COVID, and Dragonite is post-COVID, where you just like.
You just let yourself go.
He just let himself go.
He doesn't care about his physique anymore.
Yeah, COVID 50.
He just got that dad bod.
Yeah.
And he's okay with it. He's happy.
Oh yeah.
But remember where you came from, my dude.
Yeah.
This card is being ruined by the screenshot. I know it is. I wish I had something else to work with, but because of that, it's gonna go in May. I'm sure it looks good in good lighting. This person clearly didn't take the best picture. Clearly they bombarded it with 15 rays of light, and it doesn't help this card. It's gonna go in May. I'm sorry.
Mewtwo.
That boy.
This is serious. This is a serious card. This is dark and
So
Gotham
dramatic.
City, like Batman. Yeah, I want to put like a little Batman mask on him and a cape.
This makes me feel like it's a bird's eye view of Chicago.
Yeah, it's almost like he's looking for that really good Chicago pizza that he had last week, and he can't remember where it was. So he's like, I wonder if I get higher up here, maybe I can like spot it.
This card is going to be one of those cards that's just going to be hard for people to get their hands on, because it's one of those promo cards that's in that premium collector's box for Pokemon 151. And I understand why this card was chosen to be one of the two. This card is just so good. I get it. Take it out of the set to put in one of those. I wish it wasn't taken out. I wish this was pullable, because it's just such a good card.
Yeah, this is a very Mewtwo card. Like, it's dark.
It's mysterious.
It's mysterious, yeah. You kind of don't know, like, is he gonna blow up the city, or is he just looking for his favorite pizza joint? Like, you're not really sure, but you're kind of hoping he's just looking for pizza, you know? Some good Chicago pizza. This is absolutely succulent. Okay.
Whoa. You know what? I'm not a fan of these digitized graphics. They try to do like the 3D modeling for them. I'm not a fan.
Oh, okay.
But this kind of fits him.
Well, it's Venusaur. And
It's very Venusaur.
He's got a green backdrop.
As he should.
As he should. So that makes sense.
You know what? Why do they always have him from like the underside view of him? They always want to show off his like triple chins.
He's pissed because he's always telling them, like, get a good angle. Like, get it from up top, you know?
Do the up top.
Do the up top angle.
But it's worse.
Oh, it's worse?
Because he's so flat looking. He's just... What is he supposed to be? Is he like a frog or like a dinosaur? Or like a turtle?
He's a Venusaur. He's a dinosaur.
Venusaur. Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. That makes sense. But he looks like a frog. He looks like a jumbo frog, doesn't he? With fangs.
Yeah. It's because his jugular, his
that thick old neck of
chin.
his.
No chin. In fact.
No chin.
No chin.
He's got no chin. He's got no neck. He's got no chin. He's just all max.
Oh, but how is he still kind of cute though? Oh, he pulls it off. I wouldn't say this is art because it's just like, okay. It is what it is. It's fine. Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. Can you get more generic with a Charizard card? It's been done. Come on.
I'm pretty sure Charizard has done this pose in every set he's in. Forgettable.
Yeah, like seriously, this card is gonna be one of those cards that just kind of fades into the background with the other Charizard cards. I don't know, something about it just doesn't make me want it. The background can't save it. It's got you can barely see the background. And once again, it's being done an injustice because it's a screenshot. Pokemon, you can't even get your main guys.
I'm sure a kid will be excited to pull this card, but you can't fool us.
This ain't art. We're here for the art, and this isn't it. In fact, this goes in the meh pile. That's right, it's under Venusaur. Literally one of the Pokemon that can't even pose. I don't care if Charizard is your favorite. Oh, you got the boys to get Charizard. No, it's just he's being forced down our throats like if he's the mascot.
I would have said like put it in fine. Because it's just kind of like an is what it is type of card. But because it's Charizard, we're gonna knock him down a couple pegs and we're gonna put him in meh. Come at us.
That is an official statement from the unofficial, official Pokemon art judges. Oh, so shiny.
Ooh, platinum.
Platinum
Blue.
status right here.
Blue steel.
Look at that pose.
look.
Oh, look at these beefy arms, hun.
He's giving the blue steel stare.
Oh, so crisp, so refreshing. And there's not even a drop of water in sight. Oh, he's got them beefy biceps. You just want to squeeze.
So intense. You know what?
Yeah, this is so intense. I think
Giving attitude. He's giving to the camera. Yes.
Oh, he knows how to work it.
He really does. He's working with what he's got. And I appreciate that. A round of applause.
This guy needs to be put in Bakugan and Pokemon. Look at these guns. Look at this guy. Look at what he's packing. People are probably going to be like, oh, you're biased. You probably picked him when you were little. He's probably your starter. That's why you like him so much. No, you know what? I had Pokemon Blue, and guess who I picked? I picked Charmander. I was a smooth brainer like you guys. I picked the fire guy. But as I grew up, I realized that this and Venusaur are superior. You know what? Bulbasaur is arguably the best choice for Pokemon Red or Blue. Then it's Squirtle. And then, if you're just doing it for shits and giggles, I guess you can pick Charmander. But he's arguably the worst of the three for the two games.
No, I'm sure in person this card is even more appealing.
You know what? The lighting is doing a great job of showing off that pattern. Look at that pattern in the background, making it more succulent. This guy is going the succulent tier.
Wow, surpassing art.
It's like subtle movements that he does that makes me like him. Look at that glint in his eye. The pose, just sticking out his foot slightly.
Little squat.
He's popping the squat right now.
Arbok. Okay, Arbok. Super.
This lighting is doing wonders for this guy.
Whoa. This is hypnotic. I feel like I just got bitten by Arbok and I'm just like seeing swirls and...
You're in a hypnotic trance right now.
Yeah. I never noticed he had a face on his chest.
His frill?
His frill?
Yeah, no. Look at that. Look at that face. That's like a whole different Pokemon right there.
Which one is the actual Pokemon?
Ooh.
Is the face?
After 30 years, we discovered that the actual Pokemon is the one on the chest. That Cobra is just kind of there for display purposes.
Yeah.
Arbok has never had a card worth chasing after until now. This one is done so well, the lighting is doing it wonders. And if you're going to get any Arbok card, it's going to be this one.
Yeah. It's intense, it's flashy.
It's so Arbok.
It's so Arbok. Give it to him. He deserves an art space. He deserves to be put in art. Ooh, Ninetales. Okay. I love this. It's simple. It's bringing sunshine. The yellow on yellow is actually working for this card. It's almost like she's in the sunshine, the sun rays. This is actually a pretty solid alternative art card.
I love how reserved she is for a fire type. Because sometimes you gotta be a little more reserved to be appreciated. Unlike Charizard, who's trying to go all out, trying to be so flashy, and coming out looking like a fool.
She doesn't have to try hard.
No, she doesn't. And we love her for it. This card looks tasty. That banana yellow in the background.
It's not succulent, but this is a solid art card for Ninetales. She just naturally has that star quality that Charizard wishes he had. They have to tone her down because she's that cool looking.
Yeah, they're like, hey, can you calm down a little bit? Because you're making Charizard look bad.
Yeah. And for that, she's a work of art in itself. Oh no!
What did they do to you?
Tough, they took your soul!
They left this card in the card dash. It got all sun bleached. Oh, what happened?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is a travesty.
Oh. Okay, I get that this doesn't have the greatest lighting, but what happened to her color?
Yeah, how did you take a picture this bad?
I'm really hoping that the actual card has color, because from what I can see, it's got the texture, the hollow.
It's such a Wigglytuff pose too. Look at this girl.
Very Wigglytuff.
She's rocking it. She got her hair did and everything. And this is how you're gonna treat her?
Yeah. Like, she's pink. She's vibrant. She's Wigglytuff. And I can tell there's like an orange tinge. I can tell there's like an orange tint to this card. But I'm really hoping she's popping.
On this card is giving me a hernia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God,
it's
I can't.
hurting me.
I'm like,
yeah.
when I look at this card. It does not have to be redone. But.
Really?
No, I mean, it's not her fault. It's not her fault. This is the fault of the person who's taking the picture. Color-wise, this gets like a 0 out of me. But posing, background, everything else still puts her above Charizard in the final.
Really? You think this is fine? Oh.
Know your place, Charizard. Know that even a sun-bleached card is above you. So
I'm
mystical.
Hypnotized. Oh my goodness. This is so Alakazam. This is your guy. You go on.
This is my homie. He was in my original team for Pokemon Blue. I don't even remember how I got this guy on my team. You're supposed to trade. I didn't know anyone with this
Hypnotized you.
Yeah, no, this is like a mandala effect where it actually wasn't him. But for some reason, I think it was.
Yeah. He just wants you to think it's him.
Oh my god. This guy, double spooned up on a Tuesday afternoon. Look at that. Him and me are eating cereal at 2 in the morning. He brought one for himself and for me. That mustache, on point. Utensils, on point. Background, on point. This is the Alakazam card.
They really didn't have to like match the background to him, but I really appreciate when they do that little extra
that fits them.
A little extra oomph to the background and that fits the Pokemon.
Because usually they'll just put like an orange or like brown background on some of these guys, and it's like, oh, way to ruin the card now. But this has like that allure to it. This makes me want the card. This is an art piece. I'm so mystified. I can't stop staring. If you look into his eyes, you'll be entranced. Oh.
This is really solid. This is a succulent.
Oh, really? Get out of here with this crusty ass butt lips.
Butt
Jesus
lips?
Christ. Yeah, look at this guy. He ain't got no lip in sight. You know he's crusty. You know he's dry. You know he's looking for that Carmax, but he ain't getting it.
Carmax?
This guy, I don't know what happened. All 3 of his evolutions have been gross. I don't care if Geodude was part of the original 151. I don't care if Graveler was on your team. They're all ugly. This guy's like the best out of the worst of the 3.
Who is this?
Golem?
Golem.
Golem.
Yo, Golem, I'm sorry, but they did you bogus.
This background ain't saving you either. This background is very good for this guy, but it ain't doing no favors for you.
I get you're a rock, but Pokemon couldn't decide if you were a meatball or a turtle. Disgusting. Take it back.
Disgusting.
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Okay, you know what, Pokemon? Give this Pokemon a baby form. It needs it. It literally has it right there, sticking out of its pouch. Unless that's not a baby. What if it's a tumor that's growing from its stomach?
They never say.
It used to be. Here's the dark lore of this. It used to be a twin.
Oh.
But it absorbed it and it became a tumor.
Oh my gosh. Kind of looks like she's kind of got that Nidoking body.
You know what? Her body gives me Ursaring vibes.
Oh yeah.
Like just swap out the heads.
Ursaring. Pretty cute. I mean,
that baby pulling a lot of weight for this card. Without that baby, no, this card ain't worth it.
I'm gonna say it's fine. That baby is actually a 42-year-old man.
When will this baby evolve? And does it evolve?
Wait a minute, this is a 2-for-1 Pokemon. Who's the Pokemon?
Ooh.
Wait, maybe the baby is the Pokemon.
Maybe the baby is like controlling the mom from the tummy. It's like a mecha.
Let's zoom in.
Whoa.
Whoa. This whole time we've been tricked to believing that Kangaskhan was in charge, but this baby is the brains behind this. He tells Mama what to do. He's the ruler of the nest.
He's the mastermind.
I approve of this card. I would love to see a secret art with this baby, but for this alternative art, I'm gonna say it's fine.
Ooh, Jinx. Jinx is that family friend that gets invited to everything, but you have no idea who this is. She's your mom's friend from like 20 years ago, and she keeps insisting to make the same comment every time she sees you. She's always like, oh, I remember when you were this tall. It's like, cool. Who are you?
I want to know what shampoo she uses.
You think that's her hair? You think that is hair?
I dare not ask.
Is she not? You think this is natural?
Has to be.
Best not be talking about her hair like that.
Oh no. Oh, you want to talk about my hair? And she's just like, she's ready to throw down.
Why does she look like she belongs in a White Chicks movie?
Oh yeah. You want to talk about mother? Jinx is fine. She's fine. We gotta put her in fine.
Is she a parking ticket? 'Cause she's got fine written all over her. Ooh. Zapdos.
Zapdos, okay.
The best of the bird trio. I ain't having it. You can't argue it. He is arguably the best one of the 3.
I would have loved to see some lightning, some electricity, some type of electric vibe to this card, but
you know what? They leaned
didn't.
into the air aspect of him by giving him that like typhoon, whirlpool kind of background.
Oh, okay.
I also liked how he shaved his legs but didn't go all the way up. His thighs are just completely shaved, and I've never noticed that. And he's the only one that got called up to do a full art.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That proves his superiority.
You can give it to him.
Out of the 3, he's pretty fine.
He's not fine, but
he's not Jinx fine.
He's not Jinxy fine, but
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. Ooh, Mew, little baby Mew.
Yeah. And again, it is a screenshot picture. I want to use the digital images, but tell Pokemon to start releasing them, because it's hurting their art. It's hurting their ratings.
You know what? Even though the pink is muted in this card, I think it's perfect from Mew. I think this is up there with Ninetales. It's a solid alternative art. They did a little extra with the background to match Mew's vibe. Pink on pink. Let's go. Put it in art.
And now we get to Erika. You know people are gonna be simping for Erika.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Look at her. I think this card is pretty. It's just pretty.
It's got the Japanese aesthetic down to a T. Got the cherry blossoms in the back. Got the kimono on point. What else do you want from this? But you know what? I'm not simping for this card. The background is where it's at, not Erika. Erika is like a second thought to this card.
I mean, she's cute, right? I mean,
I don't care. She's not art.
You know, but the background is, yeah, it's selling it for her. And
if not for the background, I would have put her way lower.
Yeah.
But because those cherry blossoms are done so well, it's art. But Erika, count yourself lucky that you were having a nice background.
She's begging for your approval.
Like, please. It's the main man, Giovanni.
He's got you by the balls. Look at him.
I thought there was a tomato in his hand. I genuinely thought there was a tomato in his hand.
Like,
I don't know.
dripping
No,
down his
like
hand.
like if you squint your eyes a little bit and look at it, I thought there was a tomato in his
Yeah.
hand, which has no meaning whatsoever. There's no reason why I should have thought that, but it looked like he had a tomato in his hand. There's more detail in his hand than his whole face. Mewtwo went out for a midnight excursion to go get pizza, and Giovanni is like up at 2 a.m. He's like, I can't believe you guys let him out. Now I gotta roam the dirty streets looking for this monster of a Pokemon.
He's pissed.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Doesn't it look like he should be holding something? Give him a little Pokeball. Like, why is he gripping his hand like that? Do humans normally do? Have I ever done that? Like, just squeeze my hand mid-air?
Well, he's kind of like mid, like, God damn it. Like,
oh, they
ready
caught
to
him
be
right
like-
before he closed his fist.
Yeah, he's ready
okay,
to
that
just,
makes
like-
sense. What do you think he puts in his hair? Chinese
Gorilla
war oil?
glue? Chinese motor.
Oh, you think he dyes his hair? Oh, he's gotta be like in his 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy dyes his hair
He's
for
a
sure.
silver fox underneath.
Oh yeah, he
He
no,
just doesn't want to show it.
he doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't want to believe it.
You know what? This conveys so much emotion and intensity just in his hand. This right here
This is
could have
what
just been the card.
This is what the card just should have been. Just his hand.
And just for this hand right here, it belongs in art. This bitch.
Wait, who is this?
I don't know.
I have no idea who this is.
Pretentious Patty? No. She just looks like she's complaining about her coffee order.
Like, did you know? Yeah, this girl screams pretentious. In fact, we're gonna change her name to Pretentious Patty. I have no idea what her name is, and I'm pretty sure nobody else does too. That is an official statement from the unofficial, official Pokemon art judges. Her name will now be Pretentious Patty henceforth. It is illegal to call her anything beyond that. It has been deemed, it is a new law. Put it in the Pokemon 10 Commandments. Her name is Pretentious Patty. Now, what's she complaining about this time, hon?
She's over here asking if...
When's the last time you thought about the Roman Empire? Because it had a huge impact in human history. Actually, did you know? No, she's the type of girl that she will tell you her whole life story and her most traumatic event within a couple hours of meeting you.
A couple seconds.
Yeah, this is the first thing she tells you. Wait, hold up. Is she wearing like a really long glove? Or does she have like a t-shirt underneath that dress?
I think that's a t-shirt. I don't know, the colors are kind of muted, but like, I'm not really sure.
I can't tell.
She's just
Because
really
you can see
white.
her collarbone. You can see a collarbone through a t-shirt.
Yeah, I don't
Unless it's like skin tight, but then it's like, why are you wearing that and a dress? Pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
This is the type of girl that would complain about her water at a restaurant.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but like as soon as I saw it, I thought this was a Karen or something.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking bitch.
Yeah. I don't know. She's got complaining face. Complaining rest face.
Yeah, she's the type of girl that you see her entering a room and you leave immediately because you don't want to deal with the shit that she's gonna say.
She's the type of lady that'll like ask you what's good on the menu and won't order it after you've explained it to her.
She's the type of girl that is trying to use expired coupons at a high-end restaurant.
You know what? She's just an energy vampire.
Oh yeah, she's definitely an energy vampire right here.
Oh my god.
A psychic vampire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So does that automatically put her in meh?
Oh god.
Or is it like take it back? I mean, it's not take it back.
No, she's not disgusting.
She's not disgusting.
She's disgusting in my eyes though.
But she's literally just so meh.
Yeah, this is like bleh.
Yeah.
Like I'm like falling asleep looking at this card.
Yeah, change it please. This
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Is this actually Bill?
Yeah, I think his actual name is Bill. You know Bill has no idea what he's reading right now. Look at that face. I don't even know what he's reading. He's looking at his own wrist. Tannest khakis in the world. He gets them imported from Unova.
Gucci polo, Louis Vuitton belt.
That royal purple Gucci polo. You can't get that anywhere. He gets those colors specifically designed for him.
Shows up to work, doesn't work, just looks at the clipboard all day, tells people what to do, and 5 minutes later he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's
People
done.
are like terrified of this guy.
Yeah. Is this like the Bill Gates?
He's kind of like the Bill Gates of Pokemon. This guy's the Bill Gates of Pokemon.
Oh, this guy's rich.
Mm-hmm. He's so rich he has no idea what to do with his money anymore. Look at that haircut. Oh, you think that's like Bedhead? No, he got that specifically. He specifically asked for this haircut. You think he woke up like that? No, he went to the finest barber and was like, fuck me up. And the barber's like, I got you.
Your khakis aren't saving this. Your polo, I don't know, you're just...
Your $500 polo.
Your $500 polo can't save this card. I don't care how expensive your belt is. You look like a nerd. It's fine. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Look at this card. Out of all the flowers in this garden, he's the most beautiful one of them. He embodies the concept of beauty and beast. Look at that face. So proud of his garden. We saw the whole journey from Bulbasaur to Ivysaur and now Venusaur.
Fully flourished.
The fruits of his labor.
This is a perfume commercial.
Oh.
I could see this just like Venusaur in the meadow is
Venusaur.
Yeah, Venusaur. The new fragrance.
Je ne vais pas. Je ne trois.
And like nobody's talking in the commercial, it's just flowers and Venusaur's face.
Close-ups of
Close-ups.
Venusaur's butt.
Yeah.
You can't argue that this isn't a beautiful card.
Literally, those plants are succulent.
The colors are succulent. The plants are succulent. He's succulent. Everybody's gonna be chasing after the Charizard. No, this is where it's at. This is the finish line. This is the epitome. He is at the pinnacle of art.
And you know what? They're not showing Venusaur's double chin. And that's okay, Venusaur, because look at you.
Look at you. Look at who you've become. Look at how far you've come. You are the best. This is above every other card we've seen so far.
The beauty queen.
He's won the pageantry. I don't even need to see anybody else. This is it. And then we get this guy. Wait, hold up. What happened to Charizard's neck? Where did Charizard's neck go?
Is that Dragonite?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Did he eat Dragonite?
Oh my god. Looking like he just ate 10 burritos and can't lift off the ground. Oh no. What did they do to you, Charizard? They had to zoom him so far out because he's like, dude, you put on like 50 pounds. What are we supposed to do with this? Look how stubby he is. His hands, they're like just nubs. This is just Dragonite. This is what happens when a Charizard becomes overweight. They just become a Dragonite.
So Charizard didn't actually show up for his photo shoot, and they had to paint a Dragonite and dress him up as a Charizard. That's what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense. The art style, I will say, is pretty nice. Like, I do actually like the background colors and the clouds. But Charizard, not the best look for you.
Charizard bringing the card down.
It's different because he usually has like just like, you know, his generic pose.
Like, the only reason you're getting this card is because you're blinded by the hype of Zard.
The Zard hype.
The Zard hype is strong. Hype train. But no, I'm saying skip this one out, guys. This Charizard is a hard pass, and I know people are going to be angry about that. They are chasing the Charizard train. But this isn't it, guys. This is not it.
Don't convince yourselves.
No, don't fall for that FOMO. Let him be. Let him go. Let him pass you by this one time. Don't buy it at $60. Don't even buy it at $40. Don't even buy it for $30. Let it get down all the way to like $20, $15, because that's all it's worth, really. Even if you got the other two to make that triptych, Charizard is not pulling his weight on this one.
Literally, he can't.
I'm gonna put this in fine because it has that triptych thing going with the Charmeleon and the Charmander, but no, this is probably one of the worst iterations of Charizard that I've seen. I'm not knocking the background. The background is the best thing about this card. But this Charizard, that's not it. Blastoise.
Call me Mr. Bubbles.
Oh, look at this. Look at the night and day between the Charizard and this. This is like some martial arts deep sea training he's doing. It's so tranquil, yet almost like dangerous. This is a good art card for Blastoise. His Squirtle was good. His Wartortle was good. And the Blastoise is good. Almost a perfect trio. If Venusaur, Ivysaur, and Bulbasaur weren't as beautiful as they were, I'd say this might be the best art card.
I noticed in Squirtle, it's like he's at the shore, and then it's Wartortle, and they're going, you know, deeper into the water, and now it's like Blastoise, the bottom of the ocean, the deepest part of the ocean.
The marina.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's like in this like really serious like flow state that he's in, and he's just concentrated.
The ocean, one of the most dangerous things to mankind, and he's making it his home. He's finding tranquility in danger.
This is a deep card.
Yeah. You can't tell me that Charizard is on the same level as this. No way. No. Ain't no way. This is a succulent card.
These art cards have been really amazing, honestly. This card is magical.
It screams magic.
I can see the magic coming off this card.
Whoever took the picture of this card did an amazing job. It shows off the holo so well. It's just 10 out of 10 for that holo.
The glitter really does it for this card. It definitely cranks it up a notch. So we gotta give this a good rating, because as soon as I saw it, I was like dazzled. Is Alakazam gonna have 2 succulent cards?
Well, you know what? He's in competition with Blastoise now. Blastoise has 2 succulent cards right now.
Oh, you're right.
And I think he's gonna go in the succulent. This, if you would have told me, was from Evolving Skies secret art list. Oh yeah, this card would be going for like a nice chunk of change.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm amazed with this card.
Oh, Zapdos didn't have to, but he brought his 2 homies in. He felt bad for them. Like, my bad, guys. Okay, you know what? I'll call in some favors and see what I can do. You think he's just like the wild one of the group, but nah, he cares. He cares about his homies.
Yeah.
This is a chase for sure.
This needs to be in everyone's collection. I mean, you want the 3 birds? Bam, you got it.
Yeah.
And Zapdos.
This is a 3-in-1 card. If you're looking for the 3 legendary birds, don't go out and buy them individually. Get this card. This paints such a good scenery for them.
This is honestly the coolest bird card I've seen.
I don't think I've ever seen a cool bird card, honestly. But these guys are pulling their weight.
Oh,
They're making up for it and then some with this card.
Birds, take notes. This is how you do.
This is how it's done.
Bird art.
Mewtwo got that pink lemonade flavor going on right here. There's so much pink in this. And you would think that would be a negative. But this works so well. There's different hues of pink. I like this dusk sunset too. It's so mouth-watering. I want to eat this card. Pokemon pulling out the stops for this.
Yeah, this makes sense. I like this for Mew. And I would say the colors definitely crank it up to succulent. Erika.
Again? She's got 2 in this? Alright, let's see where she stands.
She's
what's
a plant mama.
Oh. Does this go with a Crown Zenith Leafeon, maybe?
Oh, I could see that. The apothecary. The green.
I want to drink whatever's in those vials.
I think it's perfume. She makes perfume.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
This is such a gorgeous aesthetic, and I love this for her. Just the plants, really getting to know what she does.
Yeah, you get an inside look to Erika.
Yeah, she does aromatherapy.
Oh, she does?
I think she does. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. See that? Just by one picture tells 1,000 words. Take note, Charizard. You don't have to be so in your face about the storytelling. It can be subtle.
There's so much detail in the background that it really pushes this card, and it gives you an idea of who she is. And when it comes to trainer arts, that's a standard that you must have for these types of cards.
Yeah, you need to get an inside look to these trainers. I don't want them standing in a generic background. I need them doing stuff. I want them interacting with the world of Pokemon. I want to vibe off of them.
I need a personality.
I need that personality out of these trainers.
And not only is it art, I would say it's even surpassing art because of just the detail.
The atmosphere, the personality that's oozing off this card.
This is giving me like Ghibli movie vibes. This is succulent. And I think it's the plants. I don't know what it is about the floral that really makes the card just look so nice to look at. Maybe I'm a plant mama. I don't know. I just really like how these flowers look. Same in the Venusaur card. It just really makes the card pop and gives it life. And this is also one of those types of cards.
You got the main man again? Whew. 2 in 1?
I feel like they have like a record playing, like some like
this is totally
smooth
James
jazz.
Bond villain.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just
This is almost Sunsoul. If you look out the window, doesn't it look oddly suspiciously close to the Mewtwo background?
they're clearly in the city. Mewtwo hasn't come home. He's still looking for his pizza. Left Giovanni at home. Giovanni's just like giving up, looking for Mewtwo. And now he's just chilling. But he's like you know.
But he's strapped. He's got that Master Ball at the ready. Once he catches a glimpse of that Mewtwo, oh, it's over. In fact, he might even throw that hot coffee in Mewtwo's face before he throws the Pokeball. Just to show him who's boss.
This is nice. It's a mood. I feel like they should be playing like Marvin Gaye in the background.
Yeah, set some dim lighting to this card. You're gonna have to take this card out on a date.
This is the whole mood. They captured it.
And this, again, oozes that personality, that life out of this guy. This is why people like Giovanni so much. I don't think they've ever really even shown Giovanni in the anime, and if they did, it was like quick, like goofy segments with him. He's been around for now, what, like almost 30 years, that you almost feel like you know this guy, even though they've almost mentioned nothing about him.
Yeah, this gives us like a different side to him, you know, a softer side to him. Yeah, this is succulent.
And then we come to the gold cards. You know what? This one's not too bad, but come on.
Okay, it's Mew. It's gold Mew. And that's what it is. That's it.
That's it.
That's all you can say about this card.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gold Mew, and if you pull it, it's cool because it's gold.
Would you rather have this gold Mew or the regular full art Mew? I would have to argue the pink full art Mew. I wish it was like shiny. I wish it was the shiny Mew. That would have been really cool.
In fact, all gold cards should be shiny.
That's going to be a new law from the unofficial official Pokemon art judges, that every gold card must be the shiny version to the respected Pokemon. Because otherwise it's kind of like, yeah, it's gold, but whatever. You know, whoever gets this gold card is gonna try to sell it. You don't usually keep the gold cards. You try to make money off the gold cards. And I guess that's a reason to chase it, but at the same time, it's like nobody's really keeping it in its collection.
No one's keeping it for the art factor.
No, nope. And that's what we're here about. Gold, putting gold on stuff does not make it art.
Therefore, it's fine. It is what it is. And I think that's a lot of these gold cards, honestly.
And then, you know what? Then you get like cards like this. That is like...
Doesn't need to be gold.
Doesn't need to be gold. Why waste it on a Switch? It's gold.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. In fact, I didn't even put it on the tier list because it's that bad. You know these cards are just going to go into the disgusting. It's not even a point of conversation.
Don't even put them on the tier.
No, they don't deserve to be on the tier. They're going disgusting. In fact, I hope people forget about these cards.
Delete these cards.
Deleted. And then we come to the final gold card. In fact, this shouldn't even be called a gold card. This is a gold border energy. That's it. That's really what it is. Yu-Gi-Oh's been doing this for like years now, and nobody cares about them that much. Let me paint you a scenario. You rip open your fresh pack of Pokemon 151. You start going through the cards, and then you see a gold border. You get so excited. You think it's the Mew, and you finish sliding your reverse holo card over, and it's a gold energy. What a huge fart in the face. Like, Pokemon basically just giving you the middle finger, like, huh, you thought. Don't try to convince yourself that these cards are good. They're not. They're bottom of the barrel. They're not even on the tier list. They don't even make it on the tier list, because this isn't even art anymore. This is the least you could do to a card to make it, air quote, special.
I almost prefer like the reverse holo energy.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than the gold.
Yeah, because even if you pull a gold, you're not putting that in your deck. No, Pokemon knows that they can get away with this because no one complains about it.
We're complaining about it.
We're complaining about it. We're here to stop this nonsense. This is not art. I am paying $5, almost $6 per pack for something that Pokemon isn't really putting their full effort into. People are going to be like, well, that's the price of, like, okay, yeah, I get it. But if I go to Digimon giving like some high quality art right there, my boys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no kid is going to want this card.
I'm sad that I know that someone's going to pull this.
And we're probably the ones that are going to pull it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it happens so often.
Yeah, we pulled like 4 of these already.
And maybe that's what we get for talking shit, but the truth must be spoken.
One of the best sets of this year. One of the best sets, maybe of all time. Pokemon pulled out all the stops on this set. 16 amazing, beautiful, succulent cards. And Venusaur stands above all of them.